Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode. I'm George. This is Prison Currency Zach.
That was just supposed to be between us. All right. Howdy.
Yeah. Zach is worth exactly 4 cartons of cigarettes and 1 soap on a rope.
And it worries me that you know the currency, like right off the top of your head.
The soap's on the rope because you don't drop the soap.
Those all right. Yeah,
All right.
those are in high demand.
Zach, do you know what I'm here to let our viewers know about today?
I do, but did you want to say it?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Zach knows, but I'll explain it to you.
The digital comic sales.
So there's some big digital comic sales. And
Yeah.
the last time I talked about digital comics, like I tried to put my phone on my tablet and record the screen.
Right.
Well, it was not well received, and I don't blame people. It looked kind of lame. But now, with the magic of editing, you can see the image right here. So first...
Not even green screen. Just bam.
Bam! Put it up. So the app is Comixology. So it works great on Android. If you have an Android tablet or smartphone, download the Comixology app. It's owned by Amazon, so you know this format will exist for a very long time. You're not investing in digital comics that are about to, get deleted because the server is getting shut down tomorrow.
No.
But they're running a sale right now. It's a holiday sale that they always do, and with Marvel, they have up to 80% off 3,500 plus titles. Sale goes through January 3rd, and this is where digital comics, I think, really have their value. Not in buying new releases as they come out, because the new release for a digital book is the same price as a physical book, and that's just dumb. Because your digital book will never have value other than the ability for you to read it.
Yeah. And on top of that, I mean, the companies are saving money for not having to print it, not having to ship it, all this other stuff. So
yeah, but with this, all their graphic novels or collected issues are being bundled. And so with Marvel, here's the Marvel sale right here. You have bestsellers and fan favorites. They have 150 different collected series in that run, ranging from Avengers, Spider-Man, Star Wars. I'm not into Star Wars comic books, but if you are, it's in there for you to buy and read. Captain Marvel, Black Panther, X-Men, just anything you can think of for Marvel. Then they break it up into some bigger categories. Like here's Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, Venom, anything Spider-Man related. They have a tab just for that. And there's just a ton of them. Maximum Carnage and the older Spider-Man comic books, newer runs. Just a ton of really cool stuff. Miles Morales. I literally just bought a ton of Scarlet Spider graphic novels that were $2.99 a piece, 6 issues at a time. That's a lot of reading.
That's a lot. Yeah. It's a good thing it's the holidays.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I wish someday Scarlet Spider would be really valuable, but I don't think it's happening. I think it's just valuable to me.
Probably
and not. So it was a good.
I mean, there could be a resurgence.
Yeah, hopefully there is. But Avengers, Captain Marvel, Star Wars, X-Men, they have all these little categories, and there's just so many books there. So if there's a series that you've been wanting to read and you've been waiting for your comic book store to have a really good sale on it, well, Comixology has a huge one right now. So, and this also works on Apple as well. You can't buy it from the app. You have to go to the Comixology website and buy it. But with the Comixology app on Apple, you can download books that you have purchased.
Okay.
So it's mainly a reader app, where on Android you can purchase it and read it all from the same app.
Right.
So pretty cool on that. And then in the same app, you have all those Marvel sales going on. They have Dark Horse 50% off, but then they have...
So you get like the Predator series and Aliens and stuff?
All that stuff. And then you have 90% off DC comic books, graphic novels. And that sale goes until January 2nd. So expires a day earlier than the Marvel one.
So throwing you for a loop here, didn't talk about this. But what about no, just breathe. You'll be fine. Okay, so like for example, Predator, when Predator and Batman met up,
No.
Dark Horse, DC, nothing like that.
None of the crossover events.
Okay.
Because I don't think that those companies even care enough to figure out who gets what cut.
Right.
Because part of it goes to Amazon, part of it goes to DC,
part of it goes
and
to
I don't think that
Dark Horse, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. But no, this is. I mean, do they have like? I mean, would they have like older issues like in trades as well?
Yes.
So like these comics that are like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, most of us will never get our hands on in the first place. You can read them here for a fraction of the price that you could even get on like a Barnes and Noble sale.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they like this one. They have this one. They have it broken down a little differently. You had best of 2018. So you had the Batman the Wedding Saga, $4.99. The Man of Steel by Brian Michael Bendis, all 6 issues, $4.99. Dark Knight's Metal Deluxe Edition, $4.99.
Those are two. Those are two that I was actually planning on getting.
So if you wanted it digital, like if
total, like between those two, it would cost me about $20. Even on sale, like I've been keeping my eye on Amazon. Sounds like I can get them both for $10 total.
Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I already have that one.
$4.99. Green Lantern Earth 1. I'll buy that live on the air. Been wanting to read that one.
It's an impulse buy.
That's not an impulse. I've wanted to read that one, and I sometimes you want something and you forget it that you wanted it when it's on sale, and like, well, not now.
Batman White Knight.
Oh, let's see if that one's in there.
This is the first. I don't know if they did it retroactively, but this would, if it was originally, this actually would be the first Dark Label imprint for DC Comics.
Black Label.
What did I say?
I think you said Dark Label.
Yeah. Okay. We can rewind the tape later, but I'm pretty sure you're right. Anyway, yeah. Whether or not it originally came out.
White Knight.
How much?
$4.99.
Half the price I can get it on like trade and on sale online.
The new All-Star Batman run, $4.99. Bane Conquest, $4.99. That's the Batman section. Like here you have
Spider-Man $20.99.
I'm in the DC app right now.
What? I apologize. We can look at like
Spider-Man $20.99 is in Marvel. Yes, in the Marvel section he is in there, so you can get every graphic novel on Spider-Man $20.99 is available to you at a greatly reduced price. So, yeah, I mean, it works really great if you have a tablet. To me that's just the best way to view these. But if you're reading it on a phone, a smartphone, that works too, because then it just goes panel to panel for you instead of page to page. And what sometimes when you're reading an actual comic book, and you flip the page, and you're reading, and the spoiler for it is this giant splash page right next to what you're currently reading. It's impossible not to see like what
your eyes automatically go there.
Yeah.
No, that's one of the things, and we talked about this on the one that you actually went into depth on the digital comics. That's one of the huge perks of digital versus paper. I do like the fact that they will focus panel per panel. And sometimes even it can get, like, just because of the format, the order of which panel you're supposed to read next can get confusing.
Absolutely.
They've gotten a lot better about that.
Yeah. But
sometimes it can get confusing, and having it just automatically going, nope, this is the next panel, also very helpful.
So yeah. Hey, I wouldn't have broached the subject again, but there's a huge sale, and if you're not into digital comic books, this is I think it's a worthwhile thing to look at. Especially if there's some things that you wanted to read that are too expensive usually to go latch onto. So, this is a good time to. But the time is limited, so I'm gonna get this video up tonight. It'll leave everyone. If you watch it as it happens, like right after it launches, you'll have a couple days left. And hey, if you see this video 4 months from now, every time a new superhero movie comes out, they have a sale for that superhero. every time, every Christmas, they have this same sale happen again. So it'll happen again next year. All you have to do is survive the year, which can be tough.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but speaking of surviving the year, Zach said it in our last video, but I'll say it in this one. For all of you that like to get Dee Runk on New Year's Eve, be good. If you're going to drive, be sober. If you're not going to be sober, don't drive. Don't do that shit.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Don't do it. You don't do it. All right. But hey, Dee Runk responsibly. As always, I like to remind people that as blackest night falls from the skies, darkness grows as all light dies. We crave your heart and your demise. By my black hand, the dead shall rise. Last call.
I feel like that's almost like Michael Jackson Thriller, but I know that's
That's the oath of the Black Lantern, son.
I was gonna say I know it's the oath of the Black Lantern, but it seems like Vincent Price should be saying that.
Well, I'm no Vincent Price, and I apologize for that.
Fair enough.
Let's have a drink.